So on today's ride, as you can see, a lovely nipple in the background there called Brent Knoll. Used to be a ancient UFO landing port. And here we have what already is ugly because they've damaged the environment. The spot for some huge, what should we call them? Towers, masts. There's going to be one there behind that gate, and the other one is, I guess this is probably the distance they are mostly all going to be apart, and another one there. And I thought it would be important to start off today's riding video with that, because as time goes on I shall film again and again, and you will see the change in the countryside. I don't know how high these are going to be. I haven't done like mega homework on it, but it's going to be enough, isn't it? It's going to be enough. Again, for something, in my opinion, is not needed. We live in an estuary with the second highest and lowest tidal range in the world, and I would have thought it's a win-win because it's guaranteed in every 24-hour period hydroelectric. But no, you got to do all this sort of damage. Anyway, today's ride is brought to you by P-Raw on a sunny day. That was £1 in a charity shop. Had a ghastly yellow bottle with it, which we took out, and I made up some strappies around there with the old reusable zip ties. So handy little feed bag, bottle bag there, and then the cheapie there. I brought this out today. Power up a little bit. Always need some power. You never know who you're going to bump into or what you're going to bump into on the road. On today's recovery ride, see from what? Not showing any data, people ain't got a clue, and we like it like that way. It's good. Bring back the fun aspect of riding, bring back cycling to what it really matters to you versus all this dicky stuff. Strava. I think this qualifies as, or does it? Well, it's metal, we'll give it that. It's a little bit battered and rusty on the bottom. It's covered in, or discoloured faded red oxide paint. Shout out to the metal gate folks. So yeah, back to the pylons. Pylons, that's the word. Here are pylons. And a lovely bit of marshland. Reminds me of Hound of the Baskervilles, one of my favourite films, the original one. So I must say how much I'm enjoying my cycling at the moment versus going out being all like, you know, look at me, being all serious with my gar woman ticking off and pinging everywhere all the time. I need to go home and upload it to Strava for all that validation. Must get the validation. Never wanted that. It was all about the P-Raw vegan YouTube channel, just getting on all the platforms, and I've slowly just gotten off that, and I'm more happier, really am. Although the YouTube world is a struggle, and I've mentioned that before. It's a struggle. Probably people are they're offended of the truth, or offended because maybe then you're not doing what they're doing, and what they're doing is what all the flock's doing. That's probably what it is. One thing I have took seriously though is my full attempt at changing my nutrition and my cycle training, and you want to fuck with me with that. I mean, people keep going on about the dangle mug. You want to worry about the dangle ball, whether you're hanging to the left or hanging to the right. The goal is really to ride like you got no balls. And trust me, that's hard when you got big balls like me. You need to be comfortable on that saddle. You get them days where you got perhaps a left drop more than a right drop, or a right drop more than the left. Always could be the killer of a ride. So when you just look up and say, yeah, balls deep into a ride. Or if you're female, you could be your tits deep. Your tits deep. motherfuckers. So yeah, just getting out the door. This is one of my, I got a bunch of places I like to ride really, but out on the levels, down these lanes, go and explore around, and all times of the year as well. Equally, yeah, it's better now like this, nice and dry and warm, but when you got your different clothing on and that, and you're on a mission, albeit a dirty bike, fun in the winter as well. That's where I seen a swan there, standing in the road a few years ago, looking for a scrap. So it is Tuesday, 24th of August, and it's a really, really nice day. Big cloud. That's a big one, isn't it? Look at the size of that. You're a big one. But hey, I'm just a person on YouTube looking for superstardom. Never trust me. You know, 10 years of just pissing about, not really doing anything, flapping around, riding big distances. First vegan in the UK to ride big distances and put it on the YouTube. Don't you say any different. There'll be trouble. Look, figgy, getting figgy and digestive with it. Now, one not a bad bicky actually. How do you eat it? You eat it whole. Rub it in their face, P-Raw, because I can. Where's your YouTube channel, Gate? Where's your YouTube channel with Rusty Gates? Tell me. Go on, rattle around. Give me a signal. Give me a sign. Are you possessed? You got nothing to say? Make a noise. Come on, do some clanging or something. You can't, can you? Because you're not alive. And I am right now. So are you. So go and ride a bike. Gone and bought a prop today. Never trolling, but I thought I'd bring this just to bring up some controversy so people can slate me even more. Got the old caffeine tabs, look. Controversy. If you're moaning about that, then you're not doing what I'm doing. You're going to be in the ditch in there. Look at those beauties there, look. Look at them. The art of bringing people entertainment, that's what they want. That's why we're on here, innit? That's why we're on YouTube. The art of bringing all what I've brought you from the start of this video. You can even drop the audio if you want. If you weren't able to get out in the countryside, whatever that is, well, I've took you there today. There you go. Look at that tree in there, you beauty. Nice little spot, isn't it? And all them over there, you beauties. See, it goes from poor to better, and then those ones there, they're really nice. I like those. They're like big bonsai trees. See, the more undercarbs you get on the bike, the better content you can make. The better chitter chatter jibber jabber you can go on about. So if you're pointing the finger and you're laughing, I've done a good job. Done a good job. Thumbs it up for that. If I made you laugh or made you think like, oh, who's he think he is, eh? Is he still on this? Is he still doing it? Is he still vegan even? He talked about eating other things, didn't he? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not vegan. I ain't worried what people think. I'm not worried. You do you, I'll do me. I've done enough. I've done enough not to try and convert people, but just to be here, set an example, right? In my own way, set an inspiration, because it's not as if I've been pissing around. It's took me a long time, although my fitness is slightly off at the moment, to get to certain times over the past few years where my fitness was, to work for that, alright? You might be able to go and cycle 200, 300, 400 kilometers, but it doesn't make you a skillful rider. It makes you able to cycle 200, 300, 400k. So, but as far as bike handling skills and things, unless you've ever rode bikes in the way I have and done, like, say, BMX racing and things like that, right? and rode other aspects of bikes, you know, you're not going to have the sort of skill level that I've got. Alright, simple as that. I mean, I'm comfortable in like heavy traffic, city traffic, busting out some of those messenger moves here and there, but I mean, that's something you don't want to piss about with if you're not skilled, because you're going to get yourself hurt. Alright, aggressive riding has a purpose and a place on the road, because it can save your fucking life. Alright, but you don't want to be doing certain things if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to get yourself seriously hurt or killed. Alright, look at that palm weed. Let's put some positive on it. Gorgeous day though. But yeah, there's bike handling skills and just riding a bike, you know. You best learn some road craft and be alert and be alive rather than dead. Alright, that's the goal. As I've seen someone else say on the channel, ride fast, live fast, die last. That's a good one, isn't it? Now approaching Mudgley Hill. I've actually got a crack over time down here, which I haven't tried to beat for a while, because I was hooking it. If you tried to beat my time down here, I'm guessing you were probably trying to hook it as well. Otherwise, if you ain't got the skills, don't even bother, because you kill yourself. Don't try and do what I do. Got skills, people. We got them skills. Share the road. Well, you know, I do when I am with a bunch of fucking dickheads. Get a rear light. I love this little lane. Loads of lanes over Exmoor Way. The Quantocks like this. Feels like you're going down someone's drive. Are we going to get a blackberry crop? I did have some the other day actually. Well off the road. Why people pick nice berries beside the road? You idiots. What a beast. The most beautiful Stealth TCR in the world. That's hand built by myself. It's sprayed by myself. All modified by myself. There ain't another bike like that. You beauty. Anyone else ever sat on that bench? We're about to sit on it. So, as I was saying, that's just part of the levels. Dunkery Beacon over there. That's a nice ride out and back in the morning, in the wee hours. And then there's the Quantock Hills, and then over the back of there you start opening up to say Exmoor. As I said, a bit further, Dartmoor. You can go on and on and on. And then obviously the Mendips are behind me over here, and then I'm trying to figure out which way Frome would be. I think, yeah, Bristol would be that way, because there's Cheddar Gorge there, and you've got like Bristol Airport, because you can see the planes going down, particularly when you're up more Shipham, Rowbarrow area. I think Frome's over that way. Whilst I mentioned Frome, actually, shout out to my friend Martin Lee, who'll always be a good friend, and you're sadly missed. Again, not just by me, but a lot of people. You were a good person, Martin. So yeah, I would share that. People in my head that I'll never forget. What a beautiful afternoon, though. Again, just a person out in the UK on his bike. That's all I wanted to really share, and a bunch of jibber jabber. Again, a lot of it's just planting seeds, isn't it? And not really trying to go along with a plan or design every video to come across a certain way, which I wouldn't like to feel pressure from with perhaps a huge subscriber count. But then it's starting off right, isn't it? People know or can get an idea of how I come across and how I am. So, and in person that would probably be different anyway. Again, you can't get an idea of what someone's like on I could call it a fake video, because people can make up their minds, can't they? However you like, people sound on like a radio station, or how you look, or people stereotype. And again, you're not my fucking people if you're like that. All right, if you're down to earth, cool motherfucker, you can usually get those vibes from people from the start. All right, but people who are hard work, and they always will be hard work, then sorry, like bye, you know. Bye. So yeah, if you're doing Strava, right, or you're filming like me, Probably a good idea to take something like that out with you every ride. Don't forget the lead neither. Strava. Look at it. You beauty. People look at it and think, yeah, I wish I had a bike like that. Only a cheap TCR people with some fancy bits on it, that's all. Nothing to see. Move along. Anyway, we've hoofed down. I had a pint or so of water before we left. Got some of the Revolution mix in there, the Straubs. It's not bad. So that's down to about there, and I'll just keep topping it off. That's why I made that other little, so I could put it on, because my other feed bags are on my other bikes. I could take them off, but they're set up nice at the moment, how I all want them for the moment. So again, charity shop purchase, and that's why I brought the other bottle of water. Jobs are, I don't know, I ain't gonna say jobs are good, and that's fucking shit, isn't it? Jobs are good, and look at that, it's funky, spicy. See, that's the sort of stuff you're missing out on if you don't go vegan. 99.9% vegan, see? That's what you're missing out on. All them goodies like that. See, without riding Strava, right? You're riding the bike versus Strava riding it for you. If you can't figure that one out, then have a think about it. Alright? Are you really enjoying your cycling like you could be? In the shitty countryside, we're in the shitty countryside. Shit, shit, shit. Shit, shit, shit.